Good morning, and welcome to episode 41 of Getting Rich. I'm your host, Rich Checkan, president of Asset Strategies International, and today is Wednesday, August 25th, 2021. This morning feels a lot like the Bill Murray movie Groundhog Day. I feel like with the headlines and the prices in the metals, I could have recorded this with the last week's numbers and nobody would be the wiser. If you look at the headlines, the Afghan debacle continues. The infrastructure bill going through the halls of Congress is winding its way. The human infrastructure, again, whatever that means, 3.5 trillion of more spending, of more money we don't have. And the prices in the precious metals market from last week to this week show very little change. We'll see that in a second as I run through them. But, and this is a big but, it seems like winds of change are afoot. This past week or so, we've gotten more 6- and 7-figure inquiries. Many of those people following through with purchases of precious metals. We are making calls to clients, and instead of avoiding the subject or trying to move on or get off the phone, they're saying, listen, that's a fortuitous call. I was just thinking about you and I was about to give you a call. And everybody we're talking to seems to have the same message. They are fearful, they are worried, they're concerned about what's going on around us right now. And I don't know what it was that kind of flipped that switch. Maybe it's been building up over time and Afghanistan crisis just kind of triggered it. It was the straw that broke the proverbial camel's back. But we are seeing more and more people express fear when they call us, telling us that they want to move ahead and buy some gold to protect their portfolio. I think, and I've talked about this before, that fear of missing out on profits in the stock market, in cryptos and tokens or whatever the heck it is giving way at this point to flat out fear. People are concerned, they want to hold on to what they have, and they're concerned about the future. We covered this topic in depth on the panel with myself, Brian London of the New Orleans Investment Conference, and Adrian Day of Adrian Day Asset Management at the Money Show Metals and Mining panel yesterday late afternoon. Now, I understand there were some technical difficulties, so if you missed it, they will be replaying that panel in its entirety at Thursday, the 26th, from 11 in the morning Eastern Time to 11:40. Now, we won't be live to answer questions, but I know I will, and I think the other panelists will be available to chat answers to questions if you have them during that replay. So I encourage you to tune in. Let's take a look at those metals prices again, which haven't changed much. Gold, $1794.10 this morning versus $1788 last week. That's a 1/4% increase. Silver, $23.85 this week versus $23.79 last week. Again, 1/4% increase. Platinum, $1,004 versus $1,006. That's a 1/5% decrease. And palladium, the big loser, down 2% this past week, $225.35 from $25.91 last week. As you can guess, the gold-silver ratio, the amount of silver it takes to buy 1 ounce of gold, is virtually unchanged, 75.50 this week versus 75.43 last week. And the US dollar slightly weaker, 92.95, below that 93 mark. Last week it was at 93.10. I encourage you to go ahead and like us, subscribe to us, leave your comments and questions, follow us, and don't ever forget that getting rich starts with keeping what's yours.